Welcome to the AdaKay Show. I'm your host, AdaKay, and I am a criminal justice major. I am also a deaf courtroom commentator, breaking down the gripping courtroom drama while providing full ASL interpretation, making justice accessible to everyone. Grab a cup of Java and let's dive in. Don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you love this channel, please become a member. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this lovely, lovely day? Today is, oh my gosh, what is today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Excuse me, Wednesday the 11th. Wednesday the 11th of March. Gosh, this year's going fast. This year's flying by. We have two trials today. We have the Cole Goldberg trial, reality star strangling trial, and then we have the Corey Richens trial. That will be starting shortly. We will be dual living today as long as it holds. Sorry, housekeeping. The Goldberg trial was supposed to start at 8:30. Well, it still hasn't started. We are waiting and waiting and waiting. But I want to go over what happened. The Goldberg trial is a little interesting. Fix this. It's going to drive me crazy otherwise. There it goes. And it adjusted my camera. The Goldberg trial is interesting little bugger in the fact that Mr. Goldberg is being accused by his girlfriend of strangling her while they were on a boat. And I'm like, well, that may not have been what happened, because the more we hear in testimony, the more I question what really, really happened. The testimony thus far has been a little conflicting. Some of the witnesses said he just had his hands on the shoulders and pushed her underwater. Some people said he was strangling her and forcing her underwater. Some said he was struggling to swim, and it looked like he was afraid he was going to drown, and he was climbing her like a human ladder. I don't know. And then the victim gets on the stand, and y'all, it had me very much so like this the whole time. Just like that. Her testimony was interesting, none to say the least. So I have a few notes I'm going to go ahead and share with you. So in day 2 of the Florida versus Goldberg, the defining moment entirely rested on Caroline Schwitzky, I guess is how you say her name. Caroline's testimony, the victim in this situation, and her accounts on how the emotional and legal, and by the way, I think she screwed the pooch on the legal side in both trials, center of this case. Her statement set up the fact that the state's theory of attempted second degree redrum and that they gave the judge a firsthand narrative of what she says happened in the water at the Boca Bash. What is a Boca Bash? It is a huge boat party um, out in the lake where you have tons. I pulled up the pictures. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boats, if not thousands of boats, depending on how big the arena, the area, arbor or whatever it is that they're having this at. And it was a lot of people. So there were multiple witnesses to this situation. By the way, she claimed that she didn't know exactly who owned the boat. She knew the guy who by visually knew the guy that supposedly owned the boat but didn't know the man herself. Claims that it could have been, most likely would have been, possibly been the boyfriend's friend, but wasn't quite sure on that. So in her testimony, she describes the moment that she was pulled underwater back in 2022 at the Boca Bash. She explained that the first thought was it was a shark grabbing her. Okay, so this must be off the coast of Florida in an inlet. So I guess that could potentially hold water. That changed when she opened her eyes underwater and saw Cole's shoulders and body directly in front of her. She testified that he held her by the throat and forced her beneath the surface, describing his expression as rage. But then she turns around and said, he's a wonderful guy. He's a nice guy. I don't want anything bad to happen to the guy. Okay, that was confusing. But multiple witnesses later echoed seeing the man holding the woman under the water in a complete rage. Now, mind you, a lot of the witnesses didn't know them personally. They were just friends of a friend or total strangers who witnessed this event. Day 2 is when the judge heard from Caroline herself. She described the attack, and it was a little confusing. She and Cole were arguing on the boat before she tried to get away. So what did she do? With her cell phone, jumps in the water to create distance, but Cole followed her. She testified that he grabbed her by the neck and forced her under the water, holding them there for what seemed like forever, but when asked, a couple of minutes. No, I don't think it was that long, but long enough that she feared she would drown. And I will, being underwater for 40 seconds feels like forever if you cannot get up on your own initiative. She said that she struggled to break free, but could not overpower him. She only escaped when a bystander intervened and physically pulled Cole off of her. Although that testimony was a little conflicting. Her testimony was emotional. She detailed um, sorry, that was the cat. Scared the crap out of me. Anyway, she was very detailed and she was somewhat consistent with the state's narrative, that is, until the prosecution, defense got her. But anyway, and it was not an accident that or a panic moment in the water, but a deliberate act is how she felt to a point. She said things that was not helping her case, like he's a good guy. I'm not in it for the money. I would just want justice to be served, all that kind of stuff. And she does have a civil case on him as well. Now, her testimony gave prosecution three important elements: intent and depraved mind. Her description of cold expression and gripping support of the state's argument, disregard for human life. I saw a lot of that. But then it it was it was weird. It was hot and cold, hot and cold. So the argument on the boat followed by a chase in the water. That is what the state frames as the escalation to the aggravation. Her account aligned with the independent eyewitnesses who saw a man holding a woman underwater until a stranger intervened. And this, by the way, folks and ladies and gentlemen, is not a jury trial. This is a bench trial. Yes. And this is going to be interesting to see how the weight of all of this and how the judge holds the credibility, because I have to tell you, there were some moments on this trial that did not feel credible, that felt contradictory, and felt manipulated, in my humble opinion. We'll see what happens, okay? We've got court, we've got first witness coming in. Let me pop us up, let me get the sound on. And they are starting late. They were supposed to start over 30 minutes ago.
Character's only really admissible.
The only kind of to the witnesses all. So
Okay, we got the heads moving. Get your
so
cup of coffee.
In opening, defense referred to the witnesses all in the sense of, other than the expert witness, being kind of alluding to them being character or reputation witnesses. There was a motion filed for character, and it was only pertaining to Angela Rada that it was heard and granted. The other depositions that were taken referred to people that, as David argued, do not qualify as community, and also refer to specific instances of bad character for the victim. So the state, I understand that this is in front of the court, but just kind of to move things along, the state is going to be asking that the court rule on that, because we're not in a self-defense trial. There hasn't been a self-defense argument, and so bad character evidence to the victim would be impeachment on collateral issues, because none of these witnesses will be able to testify as to what he is predominantly charged with.
I mean, isn't that an accurate statement of the law, that if it's not a self-defense case, really, victim's character is not relevant?
Yeah, I think the only issue on the victim's character was
You're gonna have to it's okay.
the only issue on the victim's character is the issue that she raised regarding not being a drinker. So I think to open the door to that is also the issue of the jealousy, which was also opened up, I believe. That the issue of the Rocco tacos. So I think it's fair that we'd be able to explore that.
But I mean,
We've also
I struggle to see how she's opening the door to, say, impeachment as to a collateral character issue, when character's only really admissible if it's a self-defense case, to rebut the charge that the defendant acted first, not in self-defense.
We weren't counsel at the onset of this case, and I believe there was a motion made by prior counsel, and that Judge Shepard ruled that because it was a violent crime, then there could be evidence as to peacefulness for that reason. We have cut 2 witnesses, Your Honor, so right now we only have 2 individuals that, actually we have 3 witnesses, Sebastian Espinoza, Anthony Mimo, who's appearing by Zoom, and Angela Rada, who's also present. I plan on asking all of them about his reputation for being peaceful, but it's very brief, and 2 of them are fact witnesses. They were present on that day.
And there's a body of law that says that just inherent in the charge of attempted second murder is a charge of that he's a character for violence, and that you are entitled to elicit testimony of character of peacefulness. I don't disagree with that, but I don't know how many of these witnesses are going to talk about the victim's character. The victim's character is not relevant to anything other than the issue of self-defense, which is not your defense in this case. So with that preliminary ruling, I'll have you call your first witness, and then I'll take the objections as they come. But
All right.
that's black letter law. Victim's character is not relevant unless it's a self-defense case. This is not a self-defense case.
Understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so with that being said, who's your first witness, either Ms. Burlett or Mr. Schreiner?
Sebastian Espinoza.
Mr. Espinoza. Come on up, Mr. Espinoza. Good morning, sir. Good morning. If you could on your way up, just...
Okay, while we get him on the stand. Sorry, I got multiple screens going. Sorry. As we get him on the thing, good morning, one sunny day, seeking justice. Oh my God, how are you? Hello, love. Hello, hello, hello. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff.
that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
And nobody turns on captioning anymore, since certain people have taken over these channels. There's no captioning. My channel has captioning, by the way, just FYI.
Just pull that mic close to you. Would you please introduce yourself to the court?
How you guys doing? I'm Sebastian Espinoza.
And how old are you, sir?
I'm 29
Where do you live?
in Boca.
And can you tell the judge how it is that you know Cole Goldberg?
I've known him since college, and we got really close in the past 5 years.
During the past 5 years, would you say that you're pretty good friends?
Yes.
And do you speak on a daily basis?
Yeah, almost daily basis, I would say.
I'm sorry?
Yes, daily basis.
Do you also socialize regularly?
Yes.
And when you socialize, what are the types of things that you generally do together?
You know, we go out, take the butt out sometimes. You know, just social activities. You know, going to the gym, stuff like that.
Do you know Mr. Goldberg's current girlfriend, Jasmine?
Yes.
You've socialized with her as well?
Yes.
And you and Cole have mutual friends?
That's correct.
You know a lot of people, obviously, that Cole knows.
Of course, yes.
Amongst your group of friends, your community of friends, does Cole have a reputation for being a peaceful guy?
No, he's never been aggressive. You know, I've known him for over 5 years. We've never had a problem. So we've been a very peaceful guy.
I'm going to object with the same objection, Judge.
Do you know somebody by the name of Caroline Schwitzky?
Yes.
And have you met Ms. Schwitzky?
Yes.
How many times would you estimate that you've met her?
It was through Cole, so maybe like a handful of times.
All right. In a social setting type of thing as well?
Yes.
Now, I want to bring your attention to April 24th of 2022. You remember that day, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Did you invite Cole on your father's boat to go to Boca Bash that day?
Yes, that's correct.
And did Cole show up in the early morning with Ms. Schwitzky?
Yes.
And when they arrived, did you notice anything in their demeanor that would have suggested that they were not on good terms?
No, everyone was excited to be part of the event.
Did Mrs. Schwitzky appear to be angry or upset with Cole?
No.
Did Cole appear to be angry or upset with Ms. Schwitzky?
No.
Did they appear to be on the outs of their relationship?
No.
What time would you estimate that you all got on the boat?
Around like 10 a.m. That was the sweet spot for us to get a good spot.
To get a good spot on the sandbar?
Correct.
And why is that desirable?
Because the earlier you get there, the more spots are open, and then you get the better spot.
What time did you arrive to Lake Boca?
I think around 11, maybe a little before.
And once you got there, what did you all start doing?
Having fun, you know, music, everyone's having a good time.
Did you observe Cole to be drinking alcohol pretty much upon arrival?
Yeah, all of us were drinking alcohol.
Did that include Ms. Schwitzky as well?
Yes.
Did your dad tie up his boat to another boat, if you recall?
Been so long, I'm not sure.
Is that fairly common practice for
Yes.
people to tie up?
Normally you tie up, you know, you tell everyone, each side is like a tailgate on the water.
What's the purpose of tying up?
Just, you know, maybe you have some friends, you know, you want to make the party a little bit bigger.
Boat
Have a good
jumping?
morning.
or
Boat
hopping?
jumping, yes, exactly.
Did you, while you were there, while you first got there and tied up, started the party, did you observe anything unusual between Mrs. Schwitzky and Cole?
No, like I said, everyone was having fun, you know, dancing.
Okay. And during the course of the day, did you continue to see Cole and Mrs. Schwitzky?
Yes.
Did you notice anything unusual about them? Did they seem to be on good terms?
Yeah, good
Sure.
terms, for sure.
Did you notice whether they ever appeared to be upset with one another or anything like that? Anything concerning?
No, not so.
You weren't with them the entire day, were you?
No,
You were doing your thing, they were doing their thing, correct?
that's correct.
All right. Around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, did you again see Mrs. Schwitzky and Cole?
Yes, that's towards the end of when I saw.
And what brought you all together towards the latter part of that afternoon?
We're gonna decide if they wanted to come back or stay.
All right. Did your father actually decide to leave around 3 o'clock or so?
Yes, that's the time.
and it was determined that Cole and Ms. Schwitzky were to remain there, is that correct?
That's correct.
And at that point, did there seem to be any tension between Cole and Ms. Schwitzky?
No, they were all in agreement that they were gonna stay back, and they were, yeah, all in agreement.
And in terms of intoxication, were you able to make any determination whether they seemed overly intoxicated or just, I mean, how would you characterize it?
No, they were fine because, you know, they made a congruent decision that they were gonna stay back together, so they looked at, they were fine to make that decision.
All right. And again, they were a happy couple, they seemed okay at that point?
Yes, everything was fine.
All right, I have no other questions, thank you, sir.
Cross-examination.
Good morning.
Morning.
Did you meet Cole at FAU or FSU?
FAU.
Okay. Was he playing football?
I think he was redshirting the team at the time, yeah.
Okay, so you weren't really close to him when you were actually in college, or you became close to
I
him?
knew him through fraternity,
Okay, which fraternity?
Pike.
Okay, was he rushing, or did he actually get in?
He was Russian.
Okay, so you guys don't get close to the fraternity?
I knew him really, we were somewhat close, not super close like we are now.
Okay, so you, safe to say you get closer after college?
Yeah, that's why I said over 5 years, so for 5 years we've been really close.
And Cole transfers,
Yeah,
so he's no longer at FAU, he goes to FSU.
right.
Then the pandemic hits, he comes home.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Okay, so when you say going out, bars,
Correct.
clubs,
Yes,
Cole was a promoter, right?
yes.
He was working for Dare.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes, yes,
Sorry, we're not trying to be rude. You just
No.
have to say yes or no.
I understand.
You guys would drink when you guys would go out to bars?
Yes.
When you would go on the boat, how often would you guys go on the boat?
Maybe like a couple of times after Boca Bash.
How often did you see him, or did you see him back then, in 2022?
Like every other day.
Okay, so like 4 days a week?
Yeah, at times, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So how often would you guys go on the boat?
like a couple other times, then Boca Bash, maybe like 2 or 3 throughout the year.
Okay, so that was only like 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Would you guys go to the beach?
Yeah, social activities, yeah.
Okay, so separate and apart from the boat, how often do you think you went to the beach?
Say, you know, just like three times.
Okay, so boat 2-3 times, beach 3 times?
Correct.
Okay, and when you guys would go to the boat or the beach, would it be just you two, or would it be like a group of friends?
Just us 2 at times, yeah.
Okay, would it ever be with a group?
Sometimes we have a couple of friends tag along.
Okay, now, gym, how often would you go to the gym with him?
It'd be often,
Okay, what'd you guys do at the gym?
work out,
Right, so what'd you do?
chest, tries,
So weightlifting,
yeah.
any cardio?
Sometimes we just run the Stairmaster, yeah. Yep.
Okay, but predominantly weights,
Correct.
arm day, leg day.
Objection relevance?
Now, you agree that you told everyone to arrive at your house at 10?
Yeah,
Okay. You have about 8 people on your boat, maybe more?
we were around there, yeah.
You have like some 4 girls,
Yeah,
right? It's you, it's Fabrizio,
my friend Matt.
your friend Matt, Cole, your dad,
Yes, you says it is.
Yes,
sorry,
yes.
Everybody does.
your dad, and then
Okay, guys, I'm going to go over and open up the Corey Richens. I'm going to be off screen for a minute, but we're going to be doing a dual live. Like I said earlier, let's hope this works, because right now I am modless. I can do this. I can do this. So you will not be able to see or hear me on this screen, but we will continue the trial.
Caroline Schwitzky.
Correct.
Okay. And so you tell people to arrive at 10, and then you think by the time you actually get everybody on the boat and you get out to the sandbar, it's 11.
Right, maybe a little bit before, but
Okay.
in between that 10-11 slot.
And nobody was really downing shots on your boat. Everybody was drinking and taking their time, right?
Right, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Right, long day, you're in the sun, nobody's sitting there trying to get wasted before you even get to the sandbar?
Correct.
Okay. And that applies to Cole and Caroline too.
Yes.
But it is a long day. By 3, you're ready to go home.
Correct.
You're not feeling great.
Correct.
You want to stop while you're ahead.
Yes.
Okay. And you want to leave.
Yes.
You tell Cole that you're leaving,
Yes.
and you two have a conversation because obviously you were his ride there.
Yes.
And Cole tells you that they're ready to stay.
Yes.
You think he sounds pretty normal.
Correct.
You don't think that you have to take him home at that point.
No, and I knew it was a little bit earlier than usual to go back, so it was completely 100% understanding.
Right, but you knew that this wasn't a situation where you're talking to your friend and you can see that he's got to go home. And so now you're going to have a conversation with him to be like, let's go home.
I was aware of my feelings at that time, and I knew I had to get back to just be responsible, and then he wanted to stay back.
Right, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about your observations of one of your best friends who you drink with pretty often.
Okay.
So your observation of your best friend who you go to bars with, right?
Yes.
Who you drink with, right?
Yes.
Probably on the boat when you guys go out, you drink.
Yes.
When you go to the beach, you drink.
Socially.
Okay. So you're looking at your friend, you're telling him, I'm going home, and you actually say you didn't think you had to bring him home with you because he didn't look that intoxicated to you.
Right.
Okay.
And they wanted to boat hop and go around and still be part of the.
So if you thought that he was super wasted, you would have left him and wouldn't have had a conversation with him like, hey man, let's all go home.
He wasn't wasted.
Okay, so you agree. You thought, okay, you're gonna go boat hop, that's cool. You look fine, have a good day.
Objection
I'm going
hasn't
home.
answered.
Assisting.
Were you with them the whole day?
The majority.
Okay, so you went with them to the sponsor boat?
What do you mean by sponsor boat?
Apparently there were sponsor boats where vodka brands and liquor brands were giving out free drinks, seltzers. Did you ever go on any of those boats with him?
No, but I'm sure that was there.
Did you paddleboard or go to another boat with other friends with him?
No, I never stayed in my boat.
Okay, and Cole and Caroline, did they get off your boat and go other places?
That's what they said, but like I said, I left, so I didn't really see anything that happened after that.
Okay, but while you were on the boat there at Boca Bash, you're saying they never left?
I don't really recall,
Okay,
because I was mainly in my boat. I was just worried about what was around me.
and you don't know whether they were around you?
No, within like the boat.
Okay, one moment, Judge. So, was Matt with you the whole day?
Yes. Yes.
Was your dad with you the whole day?
Yes.
So can you tell us confidently whether Cole and Caroline were with you all day, or you don't remember?
That's what with us on the boat for sure, 100%.
Okay, the whole day.
On the boat, yeah. The time I was on the boat, he was with me.
Okay. The official witness? Showing you page 12, without reading it out loud. You can read it to yourself. Can you read from line 4 through line 21? Page 12,
Thank you.
line 4 to 21.
said 4 to 12?
No, page 12, line 4 to 21.
4 to 21.
Yes. So do you remember saying that the two people that you remember you spent the whole day with were the captain of the boat and men?
Yes,
Did you say Cole and Caroline spent the whole day with you in your depot?
from those lines, not there,
And you remember giving a deposition?
correct,
Okay. And you remember swearing to tell the truth?
correct.
Okay. And on that day, you did not say that they spent the whole day with you?
As in like me and Boca Bash being in there. That's what I was referring to.
All right. But you can't give specific times, and you couldn't give specific times then as to when Cole left and came back throughout that day.
It was a long period of time, so, maybe it's not exact, but it's relatively to the times that I mentioned.
Okay. You didn't see an incident where someone groped the victim?
No,
You didn't see anything physical between them at all?
no,
You only found out everything that happened afterwards?
yes.
How many questions, Sean?
Your examination?
Briefly.
Sebastian, you weren't with Cole and Ms. Schwitzky the entire day, were you?
Objection leading?
On the boat, no, we were moving back and forth at times.
There were boats that were tied up and they were hopping back and forth, were they not, as everybody was?
Objection leading?
Correct,
Assistant.
You were not with them every second of that day.
not actually.
Objection leading?
It's leading, but it's not jury trials.
Sorry, what's your answer?
Yeah, not every second, like I said, people, I was with them the entire day for Boca Bash, but they were doing their own thing and hopping back and forth.
All right, around 2 o'clock or so in the afternoon, when you again came to see Ms. Schwitzky and Cole, you were pretty impaired at that point, were you not? You were wasted.
Getting there, yeah, for sure.
And that's why you left, right?
Correct,
And that's when you were having a conversation with Cole and Ms. Schwitzky, right?
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. You can sit down.
That's all.
Mr. Espinosa said that. Thank you, sir.
So with this witness, yes.
Yes.
Thank you. You're ready to fire.
Next witness is on Zoom, Judge.
Next witness is on Zoom. Great. Who's your next witness?
Anthony Nino.
All right, sir, can you see me? Can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes,
Do you-
morning.
Good morning. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you put your hand in that. Can you just state your full name for me and spell your last name?
Anthony Robert Mimo, Mimmo.
Yes, brother.
Thank you, sir. Hello, Anthony.
Hi.
Why are you appearing by Zoom? Do you live in another state?
Yes, I live in New Jersey.
And how long have you lived in New Jersey?
My whole life.
Do you also have a place down here in Florida?
I do.
And do you come down here frequently?
Yes, so from September to like June, every month, for like a week or two.
And how long have you been coming down to Florida? How many years?
Probably like 10, 12, but I got a place officially in 2019.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
And do you work?
Yes, I do.
What do you do for a living?
I run a commercial painting business with my family.
And do you know somebody by the name of Cole Goldberg?
I do.
And how long have you known Cole?
About 8, 9 years.
And how was it that you met Cole?
through other friends of mine that I met down in Florida because my brother was in Pike frat, and he connected to people down there, and I met him out through other friends.
So you and Cole have a lot of mutual friends?
Yes, we do.
Would you characterize him as a good friend?
Objection.
Yes.
He doesn't represent the community.
You just asked if he was a good friend. He said yes. Overruled.
And even though you live in New Jersey, do you still communicate with Cole telephonically or social media or texting on a daily basis?
Yeah, all what you mentioned, almost every other day.
Do you know somebody by the name of Angela Rada?
Yes, I do.
And is she also in that group or community of friends that you have with Cole?
Yes.
And who is Angela Rada?
She's Cole's ex-girlfriend, and then she's also my other friend who lives in Florida, ex-girlfriend as well.
Amongst your community of friends, does Cole have a reputation for being a peaceful guy?
Objection.
Yes, very peaceful, very nice guy.
Overruled.
Do you know somebody by the name of Caroline Schwitzky?
I do.
And how many times have you met Ms. Schwitzky?
About 15 times.
And in what kind of setting have you met Ms. Schwitzky?
I met her at a day club located in Hollywood, Florida. I believe she did something there with a bottle service.
All right. Have you seen? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I met her with Cole. That was the first time I met them together.
Was it a day or nightclub?
Day club, nightclub,
Day
but
club.
during the day, I think, yeah.
All right. And did you meet Ms. Schwitzky in any other setting besides the ones you described?
Just party settings, basically.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to see Ms. Schwitzky drinking alcohol?
Objection.
Yes, many times.
Overruled.
And is this somebody that would like to drink, in your opinion?
Objection.
Yes, she would get extremely intoxicated every time I seen her.
Overruled.
And when you say every time you saw her, can you give us a little bit more information about that? How many times? And can you describe exactly what you observed when she was drinking?
I'm going to object to
I would say all 15 times I seen her, and she'd be drinking pretty heavily.
The objection's overruled.
Is this somebody that, in your opinion, was not a drinker, quote unquote?
Objection to an improper.
Caroline?
Sustain.
No, she was a drinker.
Not considering.
Okay. I want to draw your attention now to April 24th of 22, Boca Bash. Do you remember that day?
I do.
And Cole and Caroline were there that day?
Yes.
Who did you go to Boca Bash with?
I went with a group of my friends, my friend Braden on his boat, and my brother was there, a few other friends, about like 8, 10 of us, maybe 12, I don't know. Can't really give an exact number, but went with them, I didn't go there with Cole.
Okay, and that was, I'm sorry, Braden's boat, did you say?
Yes, Braden's boat.
And did a lot of the folks on your boat also know Cole? They were friendly with Cole?
Yeah, everyone knows him. We all, get along, everyone knows each other.
At some point, did Braden's boat, I'll refer to it also as your boat, tie up with the boat that Cole was on?
Yes, as I remember, we tied into about 3 boats, I would say, where we, tied the ropes and connected.
And do people do that so that they can boat hop or jump?
Yeah, basically like boat hop. You could walk the boat to boat and socialize in that way.
Do you know what time you arrived at Lake Boca?
I can't give an exact time, but I would say estimation probably call it before afternoon, maybe afternoon, around that time.
You don't know the exact time?
In the middle, yeah, maybe like you say 11:30, 12 maybe.
And were you drinking alcohol?
I was.
What were you drinking?
I wasn't drinking that much. I had maybe a few White Claws, seltzers.
When you arrived at Lake Boca, was Cole already present there?
I'm Not too sure. When I arrived, I didn't see him yet.
At some point, you did encounter Cole and Ms. Schwitzky?
Yes.
And when you first made contact with them, can you tell us how they appeared?
Fine. High energy, excited to be there. Just everyone was looking to have a good time.
They're dancing and music, DJs, things like that going on?
Yep. I remember seeing Caroline when she arrived. She was, dancing a lot.
Okay. And Cole was having a good time as well?
Yes.
And during the course of the day, did you see them on multiple occasions, or did they disappear at times?
Yeah, I was socializing. There was a lot of people there. I was, bouncing back to boat to boat. That type of thing.
So you weren't with them every second of the day, correct?
No, not every second. No, I was socializing with other people as well.
All right. And any time that you did, in fact, come in contact with Ms. Schwitzky and Cole, did they appear to be okay in terms of their relationship? Everything seemed fine and happy?
Yeah, everything seemed good.
Did you notice anything about their demeanor that would have indicated to you that there was trouble in paradise, so to speak, or that there was a breakup, or anything along those lines?
No, not.
Okay, guys, I am noticing that both of my streams are slow and glitching. Am I correct? Let me know if the stream does not appear to be running smoothly. This may be because I'm running 2 streams at one time. If that is the case, I'm going to have to delay the reality star, which we're not really having a whole lot of views, and we will play the Corey Richens as primary. So I think for the sake of the stream, I am going to delay and stop the reality star because it's too glitchy. And we will focus on the Karen Reed, and then later during breaks, we'll pop into the reality star trial. My apologies, but I'd rather have one really good stream than to have 2 choppy and crappy streams. So with that, I'm going to end the reality star one at Cole Goldberg day 3 for the moment. We will be diving in on that in the breaks and lunches in the Corey Richardson. The KRs are killing me. The Corey Richardson trial. We will go to the Corey Richardson's trial. I don't know. When you spend 4 years on Karen Reed, KR is automatically Karen Reed. The Corey Richardson trial, we're going to go ahead and go on over to that one. And we will watch that one. And like I said, we will hit highlights of this one during breaks and lunches. And then if I have time after the Corey Richards trial is over at the end of the day, I will stream this one while I pack. So my apologies. We tried it, but like I said, I'd rather give 1 good quality at a time than 2 iffy ones. So thank you so much for joining us. We will hop on over and meet us over at the Corey Richards, and during breaks, we will catch up where we left off. Thanks again. Have a good morning. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I hope you have an awesome day. Till next time.